Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Friday, July 4. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller is urging greater private sector involvement in the Caribbean community Caricom. She made the call Wednesday while addressing Caricom heads and business leaders at a luncheon during the 35th meeting of Caricom Heads of Government. Mrs. Simpson Miller said it was important to allow the private sector to play a central role in research and development, innovation, information and communications technology, and entrepreneurship. This, she asserted, would promote productivity in the region. The Prime Minister also expressed support for a Caribbean Business Council within Caricom. To the business community, Mrs. Simpson Miller urged that they help to build the region's economic resilience by supporting the Caricom single market and economy. Government has weighed in on a recent ban by consumer goods distributor PriceSmart on Cuban diplomats shopping at that establishment. Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson says the ban ran counter to the non-discrimination provisions not only of Jamaican law and constitution, but also the laws and constitutions of other CARICOM member states. He made the assertion during an exchange involving CARICOM leaders and the Cuban Minister of Foreign Affairs on the final day of the 35th meeting of CARICOM heads of government in Antigua and Barbuda. Minister Nicholson said the unfortunate ban was one of the worst forms of the extraterritorial application of United States law, and Jamaica was working strenuously within the institutions of CARICOM to have the matter dealt with. He reiterated Jamaica's commitment to deepening relations with Cuba, while that country's foreign minister expressed appreciation to CARICOM for having displayed solidarity with the Cuban government on the PriceSmart issue, among several other international relations matters. Jamaica and Nigeria have renewed a bilateral agreement on economic, scientific, technical and cultural cooperation. The two countries are committing to enhancing exchange in goods and services and to strengthening mutually beneficial relations. The country's Foreign Affairs Minister signed the agreement recently following the third meeting of the Jamaica-Nigeria Joint Commission held in Kingston on June 25 and 26.
Under economics and trade, both countries agreed to continue discussions on the agreement for the avoidance of double taxation in the effort to increase trade between us. This agreement will be signed at a later date.
Jamaica and Nigeria also agreed to continue cooperation on air services, youth development and health. The parties also committed to resume the stalled energy cooperation agreement through further engagement at the technical level.
All this will be undertaken with increased vigor.
The next meeting of the Joint Commission and review of the agreements will take place in Abuja, Nigeria in 2016. The National Strategic Plan for the Prevention and Control of Non-Communicable Diseases NCDs in Jamaica 2013 to 2018 has been tabled as a ministry paper in the House of Representatives. Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson, who laid it on the table of the House Tuesday, said the matter of NCD prevention and control was a national development issue that required society-wide involvement and support.
Risk factor reduction is a major component of the plan. NCDs are largely preventable, Mr. Speaker. They are, for the most part, driven by widespread exposure to four common behavioral risks: tobacco use, unhealthy diet, physical inactivity, and the harmful use of alcohol.
Dr. Ferguson said the Community Health Aid Program would be scaled up this year to improve community response and preventive actions. Work is also taking place in collaboration with the Ministry of Education to reintroduce compulsory physical education in schools. Obesity, the major condition from which many NCDs develop, will be addressed through proper nutrition, and additional healthy zones and areas will be established in the next financial year. The largest domestic carrier in the United States, Southwest Airlines, has chosen Jamaica as the first destination in its international service. The inaugural flight from Baltimore to Montego Bay, one of three for the day, brought in 145 passengers on Tuesday. Southwest covers 48 American states and links with Jamaica through four major gateways.
With Southwest as the strongest domestic carrier in the United States, it opens up the entire United States to our market. I think it is really something that all of us as Jamaicans should take great pride in.
In the meantime, Jamaica has already recorded 1 million stopover visitors for 2014, and the tourism minister says the additional airlift from Southwest positions the country to surpass the historic 2 million stopover milestone achieved in 2013. And finally, scammers have been targeting staff members of the National Youth Service as well as partner entities affiliated with the service. NYS Director of Community Services Omar Newell says individuals have been claiming to be part of the service and have been requesting phone credit and additional resources for their use. He says the incidents have been occurring in several parishes, including Hanover, Trelawney, St. James and St. Thomas.
It was brought to our attention that some unscrupulous individuals have been contacting members of our staff and partner entities requesting phone credit and additional resources, claiming to be members of the NYS. The NYS wishes to just advise the public that at no time will any NYS staff member make contact requesting phone credit or any information. If someone calls you claiming to be affiliated with the NYS, requesting phone cards or anything else, please contact the police or give us a call at 754-9816-8.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.